Hello YouTube, this is the Dragon Guy 31 here with a new deck profile. This deck profile is chaos removal. I've been away because I've been trying to collect all these cards from like locals and my friends and everything, and I bought some cards too. That's why I haven't updated anything. I actually do have quite of dual videos of this deck and other decks, of course, but I'll post this up when I can because I do work and everything. But enough of me. Here's the deck profile. The obvious three cyber values for your removal draw plays. The battle faders to stop your opponent's attacks, then summon a valley and remove two and draw two because he's gonna get removed anyway, so might as well plus two. The Dimensional Alchemist to recycle your valleys or your faders and get BLS if he gets removed. The three Veilers are still gonna be good because there's gonna be a lot of cards that you want to stop, like your Kagekis, your Stratos, from going off, because I believe that those are going to be some of the two top decks that are going to be really, really heavy at any sort of event since everything else is slowed down. And since everything else slowed down is two Thunder Kings, I'm planning of running one more because it is going to be a really good card to, slow down E-Heroes for the draw power, for the Equals and Rotos, and the new Tour Guide engine. Two Tour Guides, Sangan, and the Night Assailant. And I added Birdman because sometimes I do top deck these two. I have this, and this obviously is gonna get Veilered. So I bounce them for Birdman and then sync what I also have in the field, or just have them to special summon them in defense mode and then summon again, and try to do something, work something out right there. And since you're playing removal, obviously you're gonna run the necro phase. Once everything is removed, shuffle it back, kind of restart yourself. And honest because you are running lights, and obviously you want to take care of their boss monsters really quick. And the obvious chaos monsters is BLS and the Chaos Sorcerer, since Chaos Sorcerer is down to 1. Boo hoo. That sucks. And the Gores, to stop and get your beater out. Machine Duplication, I run it at 3 because you are running 3 Cyber Valleys, and sometimes 2 is not enough. Even though I side deck, I will side deck out one of them because sometimes I do get 2 and then 2 Cyber Valleys, and then I'm stuck, with 2 Machine Dupes. But sometimes these work a lot as MST bait, and saves your obviously 3 traps that I run. I'll talk about that a little bit later. 2 MSTs. I'm thinking of taking out a machine dupe for another Mystical Space Typhoon, since all the decks are going to rely heavily on back row. So, the MSTs are good. Either that or add a Night Beam, I believe, a Night Beam. I run 2 Forbidden Lands to save your BLSs and, your valleys or your tour guides or anything you're going to exceed with or synchro summon with. And 2 Gold Sharks to go for my BLS and my Necrophase, which I usually, those are the only 2 cards I search with Gold Shark. Necrophase to remove 5, and then power her up. And then just keep removing with Alchemist, and, just keep doing those plays. And the staples are for the Dark deck, obviously. Lord of Darkness, Monster Reborn, Heavy Storm, Dark Hole, Mind Control, sorry, and Book of Moon. The Mind Control in this deck is really crucial because you're gonna need it. They have something really, really strong out, and you have this in your hand. That you have the Valley and the Mind Control in your hand. Mind Control, summon Valley. If you have a Machine Dupe, you can plus 4 or 5 more cards in your hand, and remove their boss monster with Mind Control and the Cyber Valley. That's what I always do. Every time I get Mind Control in Valley, you have a pretty good combo up against their, especially like their Xian. Bait them out with Dark Hole, so you can negate it and then Mind Control remove. It's pretty good. And obviously Book of Moon for stop attacks. Since the 2 Chaos Sorcerers were removed, I think the obvious choice was to put 2 Compulses. Love the Compulses. They're super awesome to bounce back their anything basically. And the Return from a Different Dimension. I like this card. It's awesome when I have all of these removed from play. I can just remove, basically draw 6 cards. I already did that once, and I top decked the BLS, and then you know, they all get destroyed, and then next turn summon BLS, and yada 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 yada. It is a steep cost, but you know it's obviously really really worth it. And well, I'm gonna quickly show you my side deck here and extra deck. I'm just gonna take it out of the box right now. It's 2 Fossil Dyna. It's really good against 6 AMs. You know, it's hopefully they swarm. I mean, you go first. You have this in your hand. They swarm. Boom. Bye bye all monsters. And 2 DD Warrior Ladies. These are awesome to get rid of their boss monsters too. I remove them and then bring them back with Necrophase or something. You know. The extra MST. 2 Kaiko. Kaiko is really good. It's gonna be really good this format. You know, remove their monsters from play, remove Dark Worlds. It kind of helps heroes, but if they have that shining out, but if they don't, they can Miracle Synchro Fusion, and they're gonna have to waste a Parallel Fusion and now work their combo off Miracle Fusion. And 2DD Crows, people say that they're not gonna run this anymore because it kind of slows the deck down. But I mean, it's a plus for me since I'm running BLS. Not most of these darks get sent to the graveyard; they get removed from play. So DD Crow is a plus because it gets you remove one of their monsters and then you can summon the BLS with it. I run 2 Splashing Grounds for your Dino Rabbit matches, and well, obviously any other match, and 2 D Fishers. I'm missing one more card, and I was thinking of putting either another Forbidden Lands or a Card D for some reason. I like Card D, but I'm actually gonna take 2 D Fishers out and put 2 Maxis. I have them, but I don't want to put them here because I just decided to put, it kind of works with Necrophase. You know, boost up your monster up to like 3,000 as far as that's as much as I've gone, but it also gets bottomless and everything. But you know, that's that. But here's my side deck. Crap. My Gorge token. I run Zen mains, 2 Leviars for your Cyber Valley plays. You know, summon Leviar, get Cyber Valley, remove Leviar, draw 2. Sometimes you'll get, a Battle Fader if you really need it, or a Tour Guide for your next turn. This is not 15, this is more than 15 because this is my side deck, I mean my extra deck for other decks, but yeah, I usually run 2 number 17s. Acid, the Shark Drake, I summoned this once and the guy got really pissed off. The Steel Swarm for those Chaos Dragons. Actually, this is not part of this deck, but Kachikochi, I like this card because, you get a second attack. It's like your Blade Armor Ninja for non-warrior decks. The Utopia, because I do run 2 Utopias. People say it's bad, but I really like it because it's, it saves you from an attack. It's like basically Battle Fader. And you can just attach Utopia Ray and you have a 25 beater, and then plus you get off his effect when you're less than 1,000, which is obviously good. My only 6, because Bryo got banned, Iron Chain, Black Rose, and my 8 are Stardust, Colossal Fighter, and Scrap Dragon. I will usually go Stardust, because, it saves you from getting destroyed or Dark Hold or anything. But if I'm playing 6 AMs, I would actually clear their back row with Heavy or something, and then go into Colossal. Colossal is going to be really good because, everybody's going to be running Warriors and just, try to save them with your Lances for as long as you can and just keep beating them until, obviously, they will have to waste a card, and then you can just get your BLS out, and then, BLS kicks ass because it is fucking BLS. So BLS is going to kick ass all this format for me. And I'm also going to be posting up E-Hero deck in my... What else I'm going to build? Oh yeah, my Exodia FTK. I'm going to bring that back and, show you a couple of videos with those decks. And yeah, if you like this video, subscribe. I'm going to put up more content as much as I can. But like I said, I do work. But, I'll try my best. Zapdos for good. Well, thanks for watching, and,